2 stacks of episodes. Is that so, Poncho Hamster? Why, yes, it is. Hey, everybody, how are you all tonight? 2 stacks of episodes. My God, we're already to the next perfect square milestone. Well, how time has flown, hasn't it? I don't know what to do. I want to continue building as I was, but at the same time, 128 is such a special number. We ought to do something, you know? Oh God, Ellie, shut up. I can fucking hear her in there meowing. God. Anyway, she's not gonna stop. At any rate, so yeah, the next perfect square milestone is 256. Man. We have another 128 episodes to go through before we can have another perfect square. So, in celebration, I'm going to do the tour first. Oh my God, I'm going to have to go and deal with my cat. Oh, my buildings look really nice. Well, thank you, David Brodsky. I'm going to kill her. Hold on. Hush. Yeah. You hush. Stop whining. There we go. Okay, I think she is kind of sort of happy. It's hard to tell with her sometimes. But anyway. So yeah, a lot of people have been saying things like, well, I don't know where I am. Or they don't know where I am. There's so much has changed, they can't really, tell where anything is compared to anything else. And to be fair, I don't blame them. That's an interesting problem to have, you know? To not be certain where anything is in particular. So, you know, this place is, getting really big, needless to say. Ready for another geography quiz? Nope. But I have a feeling you'll give one to me anyway. But before I run off, I want to copy that real quick. You shush. Nobody's here to hear you. Nobody's here to hear you. Anyway, so yeah, let me continue with the tour. Shaders. Oh, shit. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Come on. How much time have I put into the build? Oh my God. I genuinely couldn't tell you. Well, actually, maybe I can tell you, come to think of it. Ellie, hush. You're in here now. You be quiet. I'm not gonna have the time to just pay attention to you. Okay. Let's see here. I've got... Time played is 19.91 days. And so if you stop and think about it, I stream for roughly 2 hours on average. So I've streamed 128 episodes thus far. So 128 times 2 is 256 hours, which, if you divide that by 24, is about 10 days, 10.6. So, I've done some stuff off stream, obviously, because 19 days is what I've got. So, I've probably been working on this thing for about 20 days. So, 20 days times 24 hours. So, I've probably got, what? 20 times 24. So I've got about 480 working hours on this place, and that's just what I can keep track of because this is a world download from 2B2T. So this obviously does not count the 2B2T hours. So I can't give you an exact hourly estimate, but I can tell you that I've been working on this thing ever since February 19th. 2017. So I've been working on this thing for about 5 years. 5 years and some change. So this build is a good 5 years in the making. So, you know, it's something. My cat's name is Ellie. Yes, she is. Even at Niage. You know what that's from, Poncho Hamster? I sure hope someone gets that reference. If not, I'm gonna feel very, very old. But then, you know, today's awesome hip references are tomorrow's boomer quotes. So, you know, that's how it is. Also, what the fuck is with my internet? It keeps spazzing out on me. It'll be smooth for a bit, and then it'll stop being smooth. So I don't know what the deal is. How old am I? I'm 32. I'm no spring chicken. Well, no, in all honesty, I'm fairly young. 30 is really not old, is the thing. It sounds like a mystical age, but really only if you're just young and dumb. 30 has never been that advanced. It only sounds advanced to Zoomers and people who don't know any better. I sincerely hope the stream will straighten itself out. It's been going up and down a bit, so if it's a little janky, you know, there isn't much I can do on my end. So yeah, the Space Valk Paralysis Demon. I mean, this is like such a big place that if you sat here, like if we go over here, let me find the entrance. So like, imagine, right? You come out in survival, and all you've had is a glimpse of this place from up here. So like you're riding the elevator down, right? And as you're riding the elevator down, you see all this. And so you just, your mouth immediately, you start to salivate and go, oh my god, I wanna, you know, get over there and explore. And you walk out here. And how would you not immediately just be paralyzed by choice? Because, like, you look off this way, there's all that over there. You can't even hardly see over the buildings to know just what's where. Like, it's not a wonder there are people who are genuinely confused as to where anything is, or even what anything is. So yeah, I mean, this is like my sleep paralysis demon sometimes, you know? What do I think of heavy metal and the plethora of subgenres? It's alright. I don't like most heavy metal. I like metal covers of video game music, I found. That's more interesting to me. Which is weird, but, you know. Oh well. Everybody's got their own quirks. Oh, I pasted there. Okay. The subgenres of heavy metal don't really interest me. Okay, so that's 8 blocks. Let me back up a block. I've never really been that into heavy metal. I just like metal renditions and covers of, you know, various video game chip tunes and other things like that. There are some really cool video game covers that are done metal style. I highly recommend a group called Metroid Metal, if you're a Metroid fan like me. If you're a big boy like me, or a big player like me. I highly recommend Metroid Metal, as Metroid Metal is some of the coolest and most faithful renditions of metal, or the Metroid franchise that I've ever heard. And they are so kick-ass. It's by a guy called Stemmage and a lot of his friends. And they're just all really cool metalheads, and they've unfortunately really kind of gone dormant. So like, they don't really make any Metroid metal anymore, but like Stemmage has done other projects like Marbled Madness, some Castlevania covers, like Bunches of stuff like that. My build is beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian. I try. If nothing else, I try. I hate that bug. I wish they'd fix it. With 1.19... Oh, by the way, 1.19 pre-release 3 is, like, just around the corner. Hey, Stone Cold Killer. So I've got to wonder, will that nail the sub-chunk non-rendering bug? I can only hope. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like right here. Perfect. I like putting these little bits of, what are they? The topiaries. I just like putting these everywhere. Because they fill out, you know, some of this empty space. Like right in here. What would I put between these three buildings? Simply because there's just not enough room. You know? But something tiny like this not only takes up just enough room, it doesn't make it feel too cramped, but it also takes up the dead space and makes you feel like, oh, okay. Yeah, this was meant to be here. Right. Oh, whoops. Undo. And again, I'm sorry if the stream is choppy. There's not a lot I can do. It doesn't seem to want to, like... Oh, shit. Okay. So I had to nix it there for a second to see if it will behave or not. Again, like, there's not a lot I can do about the connection. I don't know what it is. Very unfortunate. It's just one of those nights tonight, I guess. So we'll just make do. Sorry. Stream sucks. I mean, there's not much I can do, Sprook. Shit sometimes goes sideways, and you just have to deal with it. I wish I had a magic wand that would unfuck everything, but that just doesn't exist. So yeah. Shit. There we go. That should get it in line. Anyway. Yeah, it's just funny, but like it's annoying as hell because I don't like it when it does this. But there's nothing that can be done about it. You know? Ah well. Like most metal, but your music tastes are weird. Okay. I'm more of a power metal guy. Yeah, I guess power metal wouldn't be too bad. Metroid metal, I guess, comes off as power metal. Though not really, because there are no lyrics. If I could use Metroid metal songs problem-free, I would, but I know for a fact that it wouldn't go over well. Plus, I mean, it's not like it's my stuff to use anyway. And I'm fairly certain that Stimage would say no to me using it on a stream. So I don't know. We'll see. I did use a tune called Jupiter, Bringer of Jollity. And that was done in a metal style by a guy named Joe Parrish. And his metal rendition of both Jupiter, Bringer of Jollity and Mars, Bringer of War. Like, that's some top-notch stuff. I really I can't hardly find anything that touches Gustav Holst's original renditions of those songs, but for Joe Parrish's. And he does some marvelous work. Joe Parrish usually covers classical pieces, and he'll metalize them. He's really good at it. Like, hey, the stream didn't decide to keep dying. It's actually kind of okay. Well, I'll be jiggered. Alright. We might actually get some stuff done. Oh, fuck. It just suddenly gave me a... Never mind. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's do sphere. Okay, so that's basically the tour, pretty much. There's not a whole lot to really, like, show off right now. Okay, so let's do a sphere of obsidian. Ah, that's perfect. Oh, and let me turn off the shaders, because building with shaders is a lot more annoying. Man, it was stable for like 10 seconds, I swear to God. Whatever. Making a circle in Minecraft is hard. It's not that bad, Lobo. It really isn't. It's more of a... how determined are you to be as meticulous as you can possibly be? 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to be very diligent with making circles, because if not, they will look like shit every single time. Circles are not for the faint of heart. So yeah, if you want a circle, you have to be willing to do it right. The larger the circle, the more meticulous the curves. It's just how it is. I started getting into pixel art and stuff when I was in my early teens. I fell in love with all the Super NES games that I played as a kid. And so I started trying to imitate that art style. And I really enjoyed it because, you know, they look good. And basically I developed the patience to do stuff like that from doing pixel art. And so fast forward a good 5 or 6 years, and I discovered Minecraft. And yeah, like, Minecraft was perfect. It was exactly what I had wanted, but didn't know that I needed. So yeah, Minecraft was, like, great for the burgeoning pixel artist in me. Funny thing is, I stopped doing pixel art a long time ago. But, I still do Minecraft stuff, and you can kind of see the similarities, you know? This is more three-dimensional than regular-ass pixel art, but good enough, in my opinion. Whoa, 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 how did that... I must have broken that block. Interesting. So yeah, it's definitely a it's a work in progress to hone your skills and your patience. If you can do it, you'll be rewarded with amazing looking things. If you can't, well, you probably know where I'm going with that. Actually, how would it look like that? No, I like it that way. So yeah, patience has its payoff. I'm very happy that I chose Minecraft. Because, you know, I could have just as easily quit playing Minecraft altogether or something. And just gone off to do something else or whatever. But, like, Minecraft scratches an itch that nothing else really scratches for me. And I guess it's because it's like a step above pixel art, where it's three-dimensional, environmental within limitations. Environmental design as well as, you know... Oh, end rods. Ooh. That could work. That could work. I kind of like having end rods that are on top of these polished deep slate walls. These tend to be my go-to adhesive for like end rods and stuff. Just because I like how it looks. So I may not... Whoops. I may not keep it that way. Or, conversely, I may just do it this way. That's not bad. And then have... Yeah, I guess just have a wall there. Why not? That looks good. Yeah. No, I think I'm just gonna keep that open, actually. Yeah, that'll do. That is perfect. And then I don't want the bottom to be a sphere, because this is the bottom of a tower that's coming off the main central thing. So I want it to have a sort of support look to it. So I'm actually probably going to fan this out. Actually, come to think of it, if I could make it a cone, or like give it a skirt, you know, that would really make it more believably supported. I like the illusion of something being believably supported by its base, you know? Floating shit's cool, don't get me wrong. There's a time and place, but like sometimes having it be believably supported by its own structure is good enough. Something like this. And then I can put a design into the obsidian, because the obsidian just kind of all looks the same. And I'm not really a fan of that, but I'm like not against it either. I do want there to be some bits of identity to it. I'm probably going to put rings of, like, sea lanterns or something around it. I think that'll look good. You know, I use World Edit for so much, but, like, sometimes it's a good idea to get in and sculpt something by hand a bit, just to sort of give yourself a feel for how you want it to be. Let's see here. Remember, I have an old friend back in the 360 days. He was crap at building, but he was still the greatest pixel artist you ever saw. Really? Yeah, there was a pretty hardy pixel art community, and I imagine they all kind of bled over into the map art community as well. Certainly over the years they must have, as map art has gained prominence. Yeah, like there was a large amount of people who would do just nothing but pixel art. You know, more power to them. That's a hard thing to pull off in Minecraft, is a good, solid pixel art wall. There was a pixel art, what was it? A collage almost of like Sailor Moon, I want to say, at one of the Gape bases. It was something. Do I want it to have 4 bands or 3 bands? Oh! 5 bands. And then just make it move up. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, you also remember having a friend who was phenomenal at building dragons. Really? Hey, Void Shadow, don't worry, you're not late. Welcome, welcome. Is there anything hanging off the glass roof? Hanging building. I didn't intend for there to be, because it's, you know, a glass ceiling of any kind is not going to be able to support any sort of building hanging off of it. As cool as that might seem, I don't know. Because, like, the idea is there's some sort of artificial gravity here, if this is a space station. So, that means the gravity would apply to buildings and such as well. So it wouldn't really make sense for there to be a hanging building, because it would have to hang from a sturdy support, and glass is not... Glass is an extremely soft material. Like, I know glass does not seem soft, but trust me, in the grand scheme of things, glass is a very soft, structurally weak material. It has to be actively reinforced by other things, or have its entire chemical makeup literally rearranged and made to be able to support literally anything. Like borosilicate glass. Like, regular glass is not. And I imagine Minecraft glass is not borosilicate. It's probably something way softer and way less, you know. Like, when you stop to think about it, you can break stuff so easily in Minecraft. But it's not really... That wouldn't make sense, you know? And I know Minecraft logic is not exactly sensible, but I still try to sort of give it a bit of sensibility. I feel like that adds something to a build when it has just a slight tinge of real-world sensibility. Maybe not so much that it, like, overwhelms you, but, you know, a little bit of sensibility goes a long way. It's like salt or sugar. It can be overpowering, or it can be enhancing. You just have to really kind of let it do its own thing, you know? Oh yeah, I'm liking this. Jesus, you're almost done with Rainbow Road, really? Wow. You've come a long way awfully quick, Lobo. Make sure you show me on Discord. I like seeing where you're going with yours. Yours is more square than mine. But, like, that's interesting enough, you know? I like the idea of there being a more square Space Valk 3. Or... Well, it doesn't have to be 3. Obviously, Lobo Plays is making his own version of 3. But, like, the idea of a more square, centered Space Valk 1 or 2. Oh shit, that's 3 blocks, damn it. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And screw it, let's just chains. When in doubt, string things up with chains. It adds a bit of, I don't know, something. I can't really say what it is, it just adds it. Whatever it is. It does an excellent job making things look more dynamic than they really are. I think it's because chains, when you see chains, you expect, I don't know, you expect, you expect some sort of a support, or some sort of a structure, I guess. I'm not really sure how to put it. Oh well, it's a good little addition. Just having chains hooked up to walls like that. Can't go wrong with that, in my opinion. Never really had the time to do a large build. Ah, really? Another good friend had literally the entire world filled because the 360 never got infinite worlds. Oh yeah, that was awful. I hated how they did the 360 crowd dirty. To be fair, the 360 was such a limited console by the time Minecraft popped up on the scene. Because, like, wasn't the 360 at death's door? Or something like that? So yeah, I guess I can't really, like, blame Mojang, but like, yeah, I don't know. The 360 was just always the super inferior version of Minecraft before Bedrock. Okay. Now then, I want to take this design and I want to put this part up here. So actually, I guess I just want to slice it like right here. And then flip it upside down and do the same, but from the bottom. Or from the top, I mean. Okay, so from right here. And then look up, flip, and that should get an exact copy. Just like I want. Anyway, first heard of Minecraft when it was coming to 360. Your friend got you into it, was really hyped. Sonic. Ah, really? Well, you had some good friends with good taste in games. 360 was the most nostalgic. Yeah, that's because that was like the first major console version that came out, I think. Was the 360 family of games. I gotta put that there to match. Okay. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it's too short. Still too short. I think I'm a block too high. Oh, damn. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Oh, and also, put these here. Ah, really? You remember the, or that's the version that got you started, I mean. 360 Minecraft, huh? Man. Let's see now. That was, early 2012, wasn't it? Or late 2011, somewhere in there. Jeez. I mean, it's definitely a nostalgic version of the game, but like not really for me, because I never played the 360 version. I played PC Java always, from like early 2010 all the way up until, you know, where we are today. So I've never had any experience with another version outside of the PC Java edition. But like, I can understand where you guys are coming from. Just because I'm nostalgic for classic and for, you know, the really, really old versions of the game, like Alpha and in dev and, you know, stuff like that. And those are game versions you guys never got to play. You guys never got to see what it was like in alpha. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I messed up. It should be sea lanterns, not obsidian. So yeah, it's just weird to sort of look back on how the game has changed, because it's changed drastically. And to just sort of reminisce about how things used to be. I've done a fair bit of that over the years. But at the same time, I've kind of learned that the version of the game, like say for example, the version of the game that I was playing when I joined 2B2T, was garbage. And that it's really actually not worth going back to, seriously. Just as like a tourist, to go back and look at it. That's fine. But they're not versions of the game worth playing seriously. We played them back in the day because that's all we had, and we just sort of took that at face value. But nowadays, I don't know, I couldn't go back to like 1.8 or 1.7 or 1.12 even. Like, those versions of the game are just so outdated, and I'm just so used to modern stuff. It would be a nightmare of a transition for me. I don't know that I could really do it. So yeah. It's something. It really is. Okay. Now I'm gonna... How would this look? But anyway, yeah, part of you wants to play alpha. Ah, really? Did you ever get to play it back in its heyday, or are you just playing it, like, retroactively because you never got to touch it? We know how you found 2B2T, but did I ever tell you how I first found Minecraft? Ah, probably not, actually. I first found Minecraft in December 2009. It was finals of that was my sophomore year in college. And I ended up going home because it was Christmas break. It was the fall semester. Christmas break was on the horizon, and I was, you know, the whole place was shutting down, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm going home. And I ended up sharing a computer with my brother, I want to say. Or he was playing on an older computer, I think. Something like that. And he was browsing a 4chan thread, V, specifically. And he ended up showing me this really interesting game that I didn't know a thing of. And he was remarking at all the people shitposting about it. And people were hyped for it because, you know, Minecraft really, there was something about it that just like grabbed a lot of people on V's attention. V is short for this. Apparently I have to put something in front of that. So ignore, or better yet, we'll just put it in quotes. Yeah, so ignore the quotes. It was V, the video game board on 4chan. And V was still kind of an alright place back in those days. So you could still reasonably see something cool on V. You really won't get that nowadays, but back then it was a different time. And so people were just like infatuated with Minecraft. Mind you, this is like as soon as Minecraft had gone to InDev or InfDev. One of those two. I think it was InDev. Though I could be wrong. I don't really remember the timeline all that well. And I just remember people were like, well, like I said, they were infatuated with Minecraft. And something about it just drove people nuts. And they would shitpost about it constantly. And it got my attention. And so I was like, all right, I'll look into this game. Because all throughout Christmas break 2009, going into 2010, I basically did nothing of value. And I just enjoyed my Christmas break. And that was that. And something about the constant shitposting on V, I kind of just was like, okay, this game seems different than all the other dumb shitposty games that had been shilled up to that point. Because anyone who's been on V for a long time probably remembers games like Worms Online and the various SimCity debacles and things of that nature. And those are fine, but this was a brand new game that nobody'd ever really mentioned before. Well, of course, Minecraft was brand new. How could anyone mention it before? And so I realized, yeah, there has to be something to this game. Because V will not shut up about it. So I gave it a whirl, and I was hooked immediately. I played it early to mid-January 2010, like right before classes got back in session for the spring semester for 2010. And I was like, oh wow, this game is something. Holy shit. I was hooked right away because even though early Minecraft Classic, you were dumped out on this little island, you were in a sandbox, a literal sandbox, because most of the island was covered in sand. I mean, it was its own weird, unique take on the genre of sandbox. Because I had played Gmod up till that point, on and off. So I was familiar with what a sandbox game was. You know, Gmod really pioneered sandbox games. Rather ironic that a server that would take over my life for many, many years and would come to define my Minecraft experience. Rather ironic that such a server would begin as a Gmod server before becoming a Minecraft server. But hey, you know, the world has a sort of ironic symmetry to it in that manner. So I ended up really getting hooked on Minecraft. And the first time I realized that I was genuinely addicted, and I mean addicted, like a cigarette-smoking old hag is addicted to nicotine. The first time it dawned on me that I'm not getting free of this game anytime soon was later on in the spring semester 2010. I realized that I was in a hurry to go see my academic advisor. And I was, you know, kind of just like, all right, let's get this out of the way. And eventually, toward the end of the advising session, they would just make you see your academic advisor. That's all it was. And toward the end of the advising session, my advisor was like, "Well, Jack, you look nervous. You look tense. What's up? Like, what's the problem?" And then I just casually fired off with, "Oh, well, there's this game that I'm really addicted to that I want to go and play." And it later on dawned on me years later that that game, Minecraft, was a game that I was even then still addicted to. And to this day, I have never really shaken the Minecraft addiction. I can't seem to find any other game. Like I said, there's no other game that scratches the itch that Minecraft scratches for me. Whether you see that as good or bad, I don't know. But I really enjoy it. So I don't really give a shit. I'm happy to play it. And if I'd had any sense, I'd probably have been making videos more seriously and other things way back in the early 20-teens, like everybody else, because, well, why not? I probably could have been the OG 2B2T content dude, like Fit. But, yeah, no, we, none of us liked content creating. We really kind of despised YouTubers for a very long time. And to be fair, I mean, YouTubers definitely ruined 2B2T. So, I mean, you can't blame us. Oh, So yeah, that's basically how I got involved with Minecraft. I was just in the right place at the right time early on, and I just couldn't pull myself away. Still can't. So yeah, from that day on, early, what was that, April, May, or no, it was April 2010, when I kind of inadvertently realized and admitted to myself that I was addicted. From that point on, later on in that summer, I got my first job, and I used the money from that to buy my Minecraft account. This one, shockingly enough, the one that I'm playing on right now. It was May 20-something, 2010, if memory serves. And so I was just like, yeah, this is the thing I enjoy doing. And yeah, I do. I really genuinely do enjoy Minecraft. Like, it's such an interesting, fun outlet for creativity. Like, just doing this, just talking, and having this stream of consciousness build right there. Like, that's the top of a small tower now. And I have no plans to change that because I really like how that looks. And that was just like me throwing slabs and stairs together without really thinking. And, yeah, I'm keeping that. That's part of, oh, hey, Hurtlock Rebecca, how are you? But yeah. But as for addicted, like, yeah, you're not wrong saying that we've all been addicted at one point or another. You're not wrong, Void Shadow, but like, I've consistently stayed addicted since that time. That's the difference. I've never not been addicted. I can't seem to really get away from it. And I guess I don't want to. Because I guess if I really did want to, I would have found a way by now. But just that right now, I don't feel like it's necessary for me to care about stopping it. So yeah. Favorite thing about streams are two things. A small viewer count, so there can be more of a connection, and a nostalgia trip, so you can learn a word that was a little, that you were too young to witness. Oh, okay. Well, you'll get plenty of that from me. Oh shit, that goes right where I don't want it to. Undo. Oh! That was an accident. Redo. Move it 10. There we go. Okay. Let's hope this doesn't interact. Undo. It intersects. Move that 4 blocks that way. Oh, hey, Poop Poop. I love saying your name. Thank you for the donation, man. What was my first impression of Mew? Oh, man. Mew. I was blown away with how beautiful it looked. Like, the snow-capped mountain was a wonderful touch. Mew made me feel like there were people who got, on 2B2T, there were people who got what the essence of beauty was. In terms of, like, landscapes. There were people who genuinely understood what beauty in terms of a land form looked like. And yeah, it just, like, it shows. I'm very happy that there are people who care enough about any of that to actually, like, oh shit, undo, to actually, like, put the time in to make something like that. Because, like, before, I wouldn't have guessed that there'd be a group of people willing to make a base like Mew, just because they wouldn't be capable of doing it justice, but I was wrong. They did it justice. They did a great job. So yeah, I kind of wish the people at Mew didn't get found, just because I really wanted to, like, see what they would do. But, you know, it is what it is. Not everything can be so amazing. Not everything gets to last. It's very sad when stuff like that happens. And it's always due to account authentication or, you know, shit like no comms, you know. It's always due to the really unfair, unexpected, there's no way to guard from it. You know, it's always due to stuff like that, you know, bullshit just happens. Really sad. I wish it hadn't gotten found, just so that they could have had the chance to really flourish. Okay. Now I'm going to make it a 2-tiered tower. Let's get this down here. Perfect. Fitz Mew Megabase video was the first 2B video you watched. Really? Okay. Well, you know, something had to be the thing that attracted you. Everybody has their first. Whoa. I overshot that terribly. So yeah, it's, you know, we won't hold that against you, Void Shadow. Am I building for fun? Of course. I cannot get enough of making this base. It's, this is my magnum opus. Like, I don't mind telling you. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's on the 7th block. So it's right here. So let's go out one more. Oh man, that's like so close. But that works. That flanks it perfectly. And then I'll put a third, less complete one that's just this tiny segment down here, just to sort of give a bit of a rounded shape to the other side here. Okay, so that's where I stood. Compared to the back is how many? So 11 blocks from the back, 7 blocks over. Or wait, that is 7 blocks. 9 blocks over, okay. So 11 from the back, 7 blocks over. Gotta go and put it on the opposite side. You wish you were a plane so you could see the world. Okay. Magnum opus ain't something that kind of ice cream. No. That is not what that means. $12, so 11 blocks this way. $8, so 9. I think this is where I put it. Oh shit. Undo. Oh, I maintained the selection. I thought I hit A. Well, there we go. Man, that is close. Oh well, whatever. That works. Okay, and then I'm gonna go and make a very, very tiny version. Only this time we don't want all of this. Just like this slice here. Okay, so right on over this way. Shit. Of course. There we go. No, magnum opus means your greatest possible creation. This is the ultimate thing that I want to create. I don't think I'm gonna ever be able to best outmatch this. I'll probably make other things after I'm done with Space Valk 3, but they'll probably never be quite to the same scale as this. That's basically what I'm saying. This is the pinnacle of how good and how dense of a build I'm gonna make. Pretty much. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right there, no, that's gonna clip. 7, 8, 9. This might not clip. I don't want it to clip the pipe. Ah, perfect. Okay. Undo for a sec. So we got 4, so that's 9 blocks. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, you're officially a freshman. Ah, what? In high school or college? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, at any rate, congrats on getting to whatever grade you got to. Or whatever school you got into, I guess. I'm not really sure. I know that can be a tough thing to try and do. Now then, okay. So I don't really want anything too big taking up this space. I want this space to be the main pillar that goes all the way up. These two spaces on the sides are just going to flank it and really kind of be more for show than anything serious. So yeah, we'll try going for that. Okay, let's just do good old cylinder. Regular ass cylinders. Why not? Ports, of course. And we'll make it, probably about 40 blocks tall. And maybe 6 blocks wide, or 6 block radius rather. Okay. That's not as tall as I was expecting it to be. Huh. You'll be a high school junior in 2 weeks. Well, really? Okay. Well, that's how it is. Oh, Skater Chara, thank you for the donation, man. Yo, good luck. Well, thank you. I plan on going and going and going. I don't know when I'll stop. Will I have any guests? Ooh, that's a good point, Link. I've thought about it, honestly. I've considered having Alpha on here once or twice, but Alpha's really kind of like not interested. Alpha doesn't find my stuff to be very interesting. And to be fair, my early streams were very boring. I still kind of think they're boring. But, you know, everybody has their desires of what they want to see. Let's try this. Make it a little thicker and a little larger. That kind of works. How does that look from out here? Ooh. So yeah, I don't know. Alpha being on stream may or may not be tenable. Just because he's busy. He didn't really care. Not like super, you know, super well. Like, he's just doing his own thing. You know, and I'll leave him to it. I respect that. He has his life. Soon to be other things that I won't quite get into. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I've decided how I want to do this. But thank you so much again for the donation. I should maybe, like, prepare, I don't know, some sort of, like, thank you speech or something for every single person who donates, but I don't know if that would be weird or what. Stack that once, maintain the selection. Oh. Undo. Without air, maintain the selection. Okay. Stack it 1, maintain the selection. Okay, cool. Now we move it once that way. I'm not sure if I want it undo. Move it twice. Okay, that's a little bit better. Problem is, it's gonna clip into the glass, but that's unavoidable, I guess. Oh well. Certain contagious pathogen, yeah. You think you missed the most about the racist streams with the guests that I could see occasionally, really? So you guys want guests, is what you're saying? Potentially, if I can get a hold of one or two? I mean, that's possible. I can arrange that. I'll have to ask around, but you know. Stack it 1 without air, maintain selection. Cool. Move it 2. Okay. Yeah, what E said from the beginning. Not a bad idea. Okay. Can I have my cat be a guest? Well, she tends to barge in and be a guest whenever she wants. Hard to say. I would make a good interviewer. No, I'm better off being interviewed. I'm not really, like, that interested in doing an interview. Just having someone to, like, bounce off of wouldn't be too bad. So, I don't know. First guest. We'll see. And no, Fit has not really mentioned me. I think he mentioned... Well, I'll take that back. He did mention a live stream. He mentioned it like way back last year. He just like offhandedly told the people in his Discord. And I got like 100 people watching all at once. And I don't think he's ever done that again. 1 without air, maintain the selection. And well, you know, it just is what it is. I'm not like that worried about it. I was hoping with the t-shirt stuff when we were doing that last year that would give us, or give me rather, a bit of a boost. Because I thought he was going to give me a shout out. I asked him for that. And he only gave me a shout out in one of his early Sunday morning live streams, which had a fair amount of people watching, but like, that didn't really give me hardly anything in terms of a boost. It got a bunch of people saying, oh, Fit mentioned you on a live stream, and I was like, yeah, that's nice, but like, I was hoping in his trailer video or something like that, he would mention Space Valk by name and say, oh yeah, and here's Jack's whatever. But, I don't know, I didn't specify that, so that's probably my bad. So, oh well. But honestly, I don't think it's a good idea to try to use Fit to like get popular or to get exposure. I could, maybe, if I tried really hard, but at the same time, is that, you know, just because you can doesn't mean you should. That sort of thing. So I don't know. I think I'm all right. Like just making small incremental steps. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I'm trying to make this more of a gradual tapering off. It is not behaving. That's not too bad. I don't know. Vincent was here. Yeah, Vincent's been in and out all the time. Fast Vincent loves watching some of my progress and checking back in every now and then. That's how I find that a lot of my viewers are. They're not here to stick around as much as they're here to just check in on occasion. You know what? This is silly. I'm doing this the wrong way. I should only be doing it down the middle and then just going from there. And then I can copy it over to the opposite side. So now that's 5. I think I can work with 5. Not trying to gatekeep like an old viewer. Oh, really, are you? Well, someone was saying earlier, the community is more fun when it's slightly small. That's true. A lot of people enjoy a smaller community than a very large one. And while I don't blame those people for wanting it to stay somewhat small, like, you gotta understand that I also want to grow a little bit too. And that I have to grow eventually. I'm probably never going to, like, stay this small forever. And I've been dragging my feet, I realize. I've not been going at it like I probably could be. Like I probably should be. If I'm being honest. And, like, there is a chance that if I do certain things, I could probably get more attention. Which means the 13 people who are here could very quickly be drowned out. Because I can tell already that if I got more than 30 or 40 people, I don't know that I'd be able to keep up with half of you. And that would just kind of have to be good enough, you know? Like, there's no real good way to put it. Like, it wouldn't be amazing, I realize. Some of you enjoy the tight-knitness. But, yeah, don't get married to the idea of things staying tight-knit forever. Shit. This is not panning out. Isn't honey warmonger? I have no clue. It's an ARG? What? X0XP uploaded 2 days ago. Really? Huh. I have one user that I see in your channel always comes back and comments on a lot of your videos and makes you happy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame or mind people wanting to check in every now and then. Just to kind of see how things have changed. I know that that's a common thing, just because it's not easy to keep track of everybody online, you know? There's so much that's going on. Okay. This isn't working. I'm just gonna have to do it a slightly different way. knew that would happen. Okay. Come on, cylinder. Okay. So let's restore that back up. And then I'm going to do a cylinder of obsidian. Only not 50 blocks. It'll probably be like 5 blocks tall. Huh? Oh. I keep thinking anytime it does that I should be choking to death. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Something kind of like that. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go and reference the tops of that instead. Just because that gives this whole place a little bit more uniformity and continuity. Just sort of make it look like it's, I don't know, crested or something. Something like that. Give it a bit of a unique feel to it. Whoa. You found sand, is that actually... What? Have I seen the new queue? No, I have not. I really don't care to. Because 2B2T is not worth playing on, so why would I wait in the queue? And I mean, really, who wants to play 2B2T anymore? Show me a 2B2T player and I'll show you a mentally ill person with a gambling addiction or something. No, but in all seriousness, like, 2B2T is just not fun anymore. Why throw your time and money away on that place? Or a psychopath. I wouldn't say a psychopath. Not everybody who played there was a psycho. A good deal of them were, but not every single person. The non-psychopaths would definitely stand out. Getting a PC tomorrow. Any advice? Well, Chunky Chad, you should install Windows. And maybe even some antivirus software. Put that there. I don't know why she suddenly started up meowing again. But here we are. It is the year of our meow, 2022. And I, for one, welcome our new kitty overlords. Meow. see how that looks. Not bad. Then I'll put a thing on the top. Or wait. Better yet. Hush, cat. I will let you out when I'm good and ready. You wanted to be in here earlier. Now you get to stay for the whole stream. Which won't be too much longer, but still. Okay, let's do cylinder sea lantern 7 1. Perfect. Well, I had that a little bit longer, but I think that'll work. Oh, and I also didn't have it peeking up. Meow. 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 Hear her. Hear her just whine. Just like Gary. Okay, move this all down 1 without air. There we go. Anyway, so no idea if you've ever stayed in one place that long, but if so, have it surprised how much my IRL surroundings have changed over time? Oh, yes. Definitely. What surprised me the most is how many of the neighborhood kids have either moved away or are almost completely grown. And mind you, these were like young 7 and 8-year-old kids when I first started playing Minecraft. And they were, of course, also into Minecraft because it was all brand new and stuff. And so we actually all had something in common, despite me being way older than most of them. I was just like, alright, you kids like Minecraft too. Okay, that's pretty cool. I enjoy it, you know. And that was weird to them because an adult played Minecraft. And I was like, well, okay, well, I'm not that much of an adult. And then years went by. And they would all gradually get bigger. They weren't kids anymore after a time. Some of them have jobs now even. The neighborhood is complete, where previously it was mostly like halfway in development. There were bits and pieces of the neighborhood that really needed a lot of work. And some parts of it were fully developed. But by 2012, 2013, the whole neighborhood was finished. But compared to when I first started playing Minecraft, there were still giant empty lots that needed houses on them. That, of course, nowadays have had houses for almost a decade in some cases. So that's just the way the ball bounces. That's just the way the kitty meows, isn't it? Shush. That's a new phrase I've just coined. You can't use it. I've copyrighted it. That's the way the kitty meows. That's me. Mine. Attributed that to me. Don't you dare try and use it. Yeah, you tell him, Ellie. Cat. Yes, massive build, Jay. Massive. So yeah, at any rate, I'm very surprised by how much everything has changed around here. Especially from when I first moved here. I was in my junior year in high school. So even I was a high schooler. And there was just this vast open emptiness to so much of the neighborhood, just the neighborhood alone. Because nobody had moved in yet, or hardly anyone had moved in. And there were literally enough houses you could count on one hand. And then it gradually grew to 2 hands. And then some fingers and toes in your hands. And it just grew and grew and grew, and well, here we are. But yeah, like, Stuff like that is just something. You don't think about that stuff when you're young. Because I know I didn't. I didn't think about the neighborhood. Oh my god. She is not going to let me finish anything. Anyway, I didn't think about the neighborhood when I was that young. Like, I just kind of took it for granted that the neighborhood was a barren-looking place, and that was just all there was to it. And it didn't really ever occur to me that, yeah, the people who were contracted to develop the land and sell houses and all that, of course they're going to do their jobs. Of course they're going to, you know, get this place looking like a living, you know, place. And she's just so pathetic. Listen to her yell. Anyway. And of course there was going to be other people who move in and, you know, the thing that really got me was graduating high school, because I never thought it was going to happen. For some reason, I was just like, yeah, I'm always just going to be in school. And when I finally was able to graduate high school, oh my god, she just doesn't quit. Fine, I will let you out in a second. You be quiet. Daddy's telling stories. She doesn't care. She just does not care. Yeah, I know. Anyway, so I was just convinced that I was never going to graduate high school and that life was always going to stay the way that it was, and none of that was even slightly true. Life changed. Times changed. I changed. And here we are. I will have graduated high school 15 years ago now. God damn. Where does the time go? Okay. Alright, I hear you. Well, at the behest of a certain furry friend of mine, I will, you know, do the thing. But thank you all for coming out, though, seriously. Thank you to Poop Boob, and I didn't get to see the other guy. Shit. It doesn't show me the super chats. Well, thank you all to everybody who donated to me. Y'all stop by again tomorrow for more hardcore. We'll be back here doing the same old thing. Yeah, pharmacy job story. Remind me tomorrow. I'll tell you more of those, Riolani. So yeah, thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for watching me. Y'all stay tuned for more, and I will catch you all next time. Take care. Have a good evening. And I will see y'all when I see you. Tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Bye.